Hello everybody, today I found this short RPG Maker game that people said stuck with them. If you're here and you like RPG Maker games, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll get right into the gameplay. Good morning! Well, it's about 10 AM, but don't sweat the details too much. Today you have another day of absolutely nothing planned. That's exciting, isn't it? Oh boy! You wake up every single day excited to face another day of wasting your worthless life away. Well, whatever. It's time to get your ass in gear. Get up. I can just like not get up actually. Well, I guess we're playing Barrow Prod Simulator for the day. And I'm just like gonna stay in bed. Get up? No. Come on. Don't be difficult now. Alright, well, fine. Oh, I love the art style for this game. This is beautiful. You blink your eyes open, attempting to rub the tired away. It doesn't work. You are still very tired. I don't want to get up. You look at the window to your right. The blinds are down, so you can't see anything. You feel a thumping in your chest. I should go take my meds. I think I left them in the bathroom, so I'll look there. This is so cute. This is such a cute art style. Oh my goodness. This is literally my room too. Oh my god, wait, are these alcohol? Jesus Christ. There's like 4 fucking bottles of soju here. You feel ashamed. I'll throw these away later. Yeah, this is my room, alright. This is... Is this like a fake Weezer poster, or am I just like not in the know for what this is? Alright. Let's... I think we need to take our meds. Oh wow. This is a very, very cute art style. I definitely am enjoying it a lot. Hello, bathroom. Dude, this person has a huge house. I didn't notice, but like... Dude, I am the size of each tile on the floor. You walk up to the sink. There's another mirror, uncovered. You're avoiding looking at it. You should probably brush your teeth, but you're not going to do that, are you? I brush my teeth at night, so it's fine. Well, most of the time at least. It's a towel rack. You reach up and open the cabinet. Your meds aren't there. Shit. Where did I put them? You close the cabinet again. Maybe the kitchen? Guess I'll go look. Dude, this person talks out loud to themselves a lot. This is your roommate's room. They're not home, so you should probably leave it alone. Oh, this is a doorway with stuff hanging over it. Oh, I'm a little dummy. Trash. The trash can is nearly overflowing. You really should take it out, but you're not going to. You'll do it later. Great. There is very little in the fridge. You really should go grocery shopping soon. Yeah, this really is Barrow Prod's house, isn't it? It's the sink. The dishes are piling up, coated in old food. It's quite frankly revolting. Oh, are these my meds? Ah, here they are. 2 sertraline, 1 Abilify. Oh my god, wait. Sertraline reference. I literally have my sertraline meds right next to me. Damn, this person's taking double my dose. Ugh. I really should try to get a Xanax prescription. You swallow the pills, not bothering to wash them down with water. Your saliva should do just fine. What should I do today? I don't have any work today, so... Why is my only option to wash dishes? This is terrible. This is terrible. Ugh. I really should wash the dishes. You try to take a step towards the sink, but as you see the amount of dishes, your legs turn into lead. Oh, I really don't. You think about the wet, crunchy, and slimy texture of the old food. You think about how many dishes you'll have to wash. You think about the other chores you still have to do. I can't. Not yet, I mean. Not yet. I have other things to do first. I'll do those instead. I'll get to the dishes eventually. Oh, now I have to read. Great. I do have some books I bought a few months ago. I always tell myself I'll read them, but I never do. You think about going to the bookcase, picking a book, having to sit down and read for God knows how long. I really don't have the energy to think so hard. I'm so tired. I'll read it another time. Make lunch. I'm kinda hungry, so maybe I could make lunch? I'll look into the fridge. You open the fridge. You stare into a very limited selection of condiments, vegetables, and drinks. I'm not going to cook. Whatever, maybe I'll order something later. Go for a walk? I should, shouldn't I? God, how long has it been since I've gone outside? I don't even want to think about it. It's about time I finally saw the sun again. You stare at the door. You reach your hand to the knob before immediately recoiling. You can feel your heart starting to race. God, no. I can't. I just can't. Not today. I can't. I can't. Just being near the door, you can feel your heart starting to race. Why am I so scared? What's wrong with me? You feel like your brain is shrinking inside of your skull. God, this is so fucking stupid. Promised my therapist I'd do more exposure therapy. This is so embarrassing. Tears prick at the corner of your eyes, but you quickly wipe them away. Don't you feel ashamed? How can you call yourself a person? You can't even do the bare minimum. Your roommate asks you every weekend if you want to go out. You want to. More than anything you want to. You want to so badly. But every time you imagine all the faces on the street, all the cars. What if you get shot? What if you get kidnapped? What if you get hit by a car? What if you get sexually assaulted? Anything could happen. Every time you go outside, anything could happen. You're exposing yourself to the risk of further trauma. And God knows you don't need more of that. This is the only way to stay safe. Hey, what a joke. I'm barely even human. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. This is a difficult choice. You can't even get a real job. You still live off your parents' allowance and what little you make off the internet. How unbelievably pathetic. Every single day, all you can think about is how everyone from your childhood has moved on without you. They, unlike you, are actual living humans. They exist. They have an impact on society. They have friends. They have jobs. They, in a way you cannot even begin to fathom, exist. They even love in a way that's not so disgustingly terrifying. Not like you. You can't even begin to comprehend the idea of a life like that. A life of independence, where you're no longer a leech on everyone around you, sucking the life and energy dry until you have nothing left to give. That's a part of it. That's part of it too, isn't it? Who would ever pick someone like you? Someone who could barely hold a relationship. Someone who can barely hold a job. Someone who can barely support themselves. Someone who can barely walk around the block. You're the definition of dead weight. If you're going to be such a miserable leech, the least you can do is strangle your personality out of itself. To completely exist as a doll for entertainment and pleasure. But you can't even do that, can you? You just have to be selfish. You just have to do what you want in the end, don't you? You're disgusting. I can't do anything. You have no close friends. Your roommate, maybe, they might count. And you enjoy talking to them, and you're pretty certain they like you. But be honest with yourself. When was the last time you actually felt connected to a human being? Every single day, you lock your own heart behind a concrete wall. You're so scared of driving everyone away again, aren't you? More than anything, that's what terrifies you. No matter what you do, who you pretend to be, or who you even are, not once has a person you felt truly connected to stayed. You can't figure out why. You just can't. You beg your friends to tell you what's so disgustingly, horrifyingly wrong about you that everyone who comes to understand you eventually begins to hate you. But nobody can tell you. They say they don't know. They say you're a joy to be around, that you light up a room, and yet it keeps happening. Even after the countless times you've tried to correct your behavior to be as agreeable as possible, it keeps happening. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. The only explanation, that rot deep within you. They see it too, don't they? They can smell it, can't they? The bloating and peeling of decaying flesh. The sickly sweet scent of rot. The wriggling of worms just under the skin's surface. No sane person would dare associate with something so repugnant. There's a reason why no one can stand you. Humans carry the innate fear and aversion to all things dead and decaying. Yes, that is the only answer. You are dead. You are dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. Who in their right mind would associate with a walking corpse? You'd be better to stay inside. Nobody deserves to be exposed to something as repulsive as you. Can't do anything. Your coping mechanisms are as shitty as you are. Any inconvenience, you either smoke weed, drink, or cut yourself. How unbelievably shameful. Of course, you know you have a dependence on these things, but the truth is you couldn't care less. The alternative? Spiraling into your own thoughts to the point you can't even decipher where you're end. The alternative? Spiraling into your own thoughts to the point you can't even decipher where you end and the world begins. Feeling so suffocatingly terrified at every moment, like your shitty survival instincts forget that you aren't constantly being chased by a hungry lion, constantly looping your own hypothetical suicide in your head. The only relief you experience from the cruelty of being alive is in splitting your own skin or peeling yourself away from life with substances. You've tried. You've tried and tried and tried. Nothing else works, huh? You're so beyond gone that nothing else can help you. Nothing else stops the buzzing. Nothing else stops the static. Nothing else stops your mind. Nothing else stops the stabbing in your chest. Nothing else gives you any sense of peace. You know this isn't sustainable, but the truth is you can't bring yourself to care. Not when every single day you are fighting your own brain to stay alive. I need to go to my room. Fuck. I failed. God, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, fuck. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing everything I can. I take my meds, I take care of my hygiene, my room is relatively clean. I go to therapy, I see my psychiatrist. I try all the skills. So, why? Why? Why can other people be happy? Why can they live fulfilling lives? I'm so tired. I don't know why I put myself through this. I wish I was dead, I really do. So why? Why do I keep doing this? What am I putting myself through this so much torment for? Ugh. No, I can't let myself think like that. I need to talk to someone. But I'm alone, I'm so alone. Every single day it's something new with me. God, fuck, why can't I just be happy? Why can't I just be normal? Ugh. I can't keep spiraling like this. Your gaze drifts over to the computer. No, I won't waste my life searching for validation on the internet from strangers. I'm going to... You think about how many chores are left. The laundry, the trash, the dishes, the groceries. You feel your stomach doing backflips. No. One at a time. As long as I take it one at a time. Your body refuses to move. Why are even the most basic things so hard? No, I can do this. How about, instead of doing everything today, maybe I'll do the dishes today. I can do the laundry tomorrow. Maybe I'll ask my roommate to go grocery shopping with me. Yeah. Okay, that sounds manageable. I can do it. It's your mirror. The blanket covering it prevents you from looking at yourself. For now, at least. Maybe one day I won't need to cover this anymore. Trash can's nearly overflowing. Same as usual. It's the sink. I can do this. You turn on the spink. The spink? You turn on the sink, grab a sponge from the drawer, and get to scrubbing. You continue scrubbing. You know, this isn't bad at all. Yeah. Every time you touch a particularly slimy piece of food, you recoil and gag. But despite that, you push through. You dread the hundreds of times you'll have to wash the dishes once again. But in this moment, you've proven to yourself that that's possible. Even with the unbelievably shitty day you're having. I'm done. I did it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. You remember how much left there is to do. You feel your body turn to lead once again. All you did was wash the dishes, but you could have sworn you ran a marathon. Jeez, why am I already so tired? Look at the phone. It's only been about 2 hours since you woke up. I don't have the energy to do anything else. But at least I did something. Maybe I'll write a bit. just for myself. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You've been working on a story lately, one that you've been using as a form of catharsis. It's about a young boy who witnesses the death of his mother and learns how to cope with not only the loss, but the drastic changes to himself and his life. Though it's been challenging you a bit, you feel suddenly inspired to work on it. Though you have so much work Though you know you have so much work left to do, both on yourself and the world around you, you take some solace in the fact that you can take things one step at a time. The truth is, you can never predict how each day will go. Things will happen, and you'll have no control over them. The only thing you can control is yourself. It doesn't mean you'll have to start waking up at 5 a.m. to complete your 25-step morning routine before beginning your job as a CEO of your self-made business. But it does mean that only you have the power to change things. Even if it's one small step at a time. Even if you stumble backwards and feel like you're starting over. These things are never linear. Deep in your chest, there's still a pit where you feel your heart should be. And you can't help but remember that tomorrow, you'll face the rot deep within your body once again. Some days will be worse, some better. But in the end, the sun will set every night and will rise again every morning. Every day is a new opportunity. And that, though small, is something. Well, that was day in. That was a really good game, and it was short, but it speaks very well, and it speaks a lot to me as a person who's struggled with depression before in his life, and I mean still actively is. I mean, I did just point out that I'm still taking the sertraline that the main character was. So the art was amazing. The art was amazing. I'll say that. I really did enjoy the art style in this game. Yeah, if you guys like the little playthrough and you like watching voiced over playthroughs, make sure you subscribe to Barrow Prods. And at the end of this video, I'll link a couple more of my voiced playthroughs and some I did with a couple of my friends. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.